An enormous number of parents are caught in a college cash crunch. Here with tips on how to get out is Craig Bolanos, founder and CEO of wealth management group. You call it a crisis.
Yeah, I am here to represent all the parents out there that are drowning in student debt because all we hear on TV, in the media, on the debates is the student loan crisis. How about the parent loan crisis, which is over $89 billion, that was with a B, and it's preventing people from being able to retire, it's preventing people from having financial security, and parents all across this great land are literally waking up with a financial hangover because of Parent Plus student loans.
What's the fix, Craig?
Yeah, I think the whole thing is about, I'll just be honest, Angie, it's about brainwashing our kids. Sorry, maybe not brainwashing. It's about educating our kids. And what I mean by that is getting to them right as they're entering high school and reinforcing that when you are in high school, it's not just the experience. Part of it's about the GPA. Once you get beyond the GPA, it's about the standardized test scores, because it's that GPA and those standardized test scores that are going to determine how much merit-based award, aka how much scholarship we qualify, and the kids got to be focused on doing their part.
Tell us about the 2x2 strategy.
Oh, I love it. We're not talking about buying four-wheelers here. 2x2 means this. There are so many schools all across the country that actually provide dirt cheap, low cost, if not free, what I call community college for people and residents in the area. So I really encourage people to take a look and say, we're talking about education here. We're not talking about the college experience. If you're trying to make education affordable, you have to look within your community, because you might be able to knock out those general studies, that core curriculum, at a very low cost per credit hour, and people just need to start taking advantage of that.
It could be a bit controversial, but you say don't cross state lines.
Oh my gosh, it is. We talk about this all the time. Dare not cross state lines for a better mascot. I mean, how often do you see it? Somebody lives in Wisconsin, but they want to be a Wolverine in Michigan or a Spartan in Michigan. And I just say again, the core curriculum that you're going to get from one state university to the other. Sure, there's differences in specialties. Sure, there's better football teams. We're not here to talk about that. So dare not cross state lines. It doesn't make sense a majority of the time.
Give us some takeaway tips for parents.
People can't write checks for college. I get that, but odds are, again, you can write checks for community college. But when it comes to the heavier lift, we're going to have to borrow some money, but we want to borrow intelligently. And what borrowing intelligently means is we're first going to borrow in the names of the student, because there are direct federal loans, what used to be called Stafford loans, that mom and dad do not have to co-sign, that go in the names of the student first, and that's just required. After we borrow the names in the names of our children, the names of the student through the federal direct loan, then we got to go shopping for the parent loans, but we need to do it the same way we shop for a mortgage. We need to pay attention to origination costs, repayment terms. We need to take a look at just the general interest rate that's attached to the loan, and I remind all the parents out there, don't just take the federal Parent Plus loan. If you've got a good FICO score, good income, you might just, believe it or not, get better terms and conditions from a private borrower.
Thank you, Craig. We always appreciate having you on our show.
You got it. Thanks, Angie.
For more Business First AM, check us out on social media. We're on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter. And go to businessfirstam.com for where to see our show on TV.